Hey everybody, it's us again. We're back, and we
saw
a drug trip.
a drug trip.
We were snorting Legos.
Can you do that? What? No, you can't do that. You know why?
Why?
They get stuck in your nose. You ever tried doing that as a kid? They get
Oh.
stuck in your nose, man. And then your mom has to get the tweezers to pull them out.
And then if it doesn't work, then we go to the emergency. Oh dang.
Oh jeez,
The
yeah.
emergency
Don't
room.
store Legos, kids. You
Don't
hear that?
snort like-
You hear that? That's a PSA from us. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Actually, there was a guy who stole a whole bunch of Lego sets from Toys R Us, and apparently there's like, he tried to sell them in the black market.
How do you sell Legos in the black market?
No.
Like, what do you do with that? Do you just sit there and be like, yo, dog, you won't, like, are you just like a drug dealer on the street, and you're like, yo, I got the hottest new set of Legos.
Do you want?
Sir, I would like to buy some Legos from you, and it's just some dude in a trench coat. Like, what? How do you do that?
Would you like the Mad Max set?
Like, how do you deal Legos? I would like to know. Like,
Hey man, do you got the Star Destroyer set?
the same guy also deals like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Is it like Yu-Gi-Oh GX where like freaking Professor Crowler was in like that trench coat and he opens his trench coat and there's a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but instead it's all just Lego people?
Yes. So yeah, we saw the Lego movie.
Part 2.
Part 2.
The second part. Yes.
So, I gotta say, non-spoilers, I love this movie.
This movie's freaking great.
It's so fun. I mean, it's the Lego movie, so what were we expecting? But I was not expecting 10 layers of meta. That's what, non-spoilery thoughts, this movie's like 10 layers of meta.
Hey, you ever want to see Kingdom Hearts plot? Now you can. Kingdom Hearts plot. It might as well be.
This is like, yes.
This is why this movie, one of the quotes in the movie is, it doesn't have to make sense, just go with it.
A contender for Kingdom Hearts, the Lego movie.
Part 2.
Part 2, the second part.
I mean, I don't think it's as bad as Kingdom Hearts, but it's just like, man, the meta level's pretty high.
I mean, this is basically using your nostalgia against you to make you squee. So yeah, it is just like Kingdom Hearts.
But are we old?
Yes.
Damn.
We waited like how many years for Kingdom Hearts?
13 years, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay, and you know what's gonna happen? We gotta wait 4 more years. Either we're waiting 1 or 2 things. Okay, we're either waiting a year and a half for our next filler game, or we're waiting 4 more years for our next game. Because that's what happened. Kingdom Hearts 1, and then 4 years later, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. But then in 2 years, I think,
we had like
we had Chain of Memories.
But then there's the huge gap where we had Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance and.
Well, I mean, that's like different. Okay,
But
that's different.
But yeah.
And Union Cross is still going, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
but back on to the Lego movie, yeah, just like with Kingdom Hearts, it doesn't have to make sense to be good, and also it's gonna tickle you in the nostalgia.
I'm gonna say one thing.
What?
Kingdom Hearts does make sense. You just have to sit there and you have to piece together everything. Everything. And I mean everything.
And it's just gonna be messy as Legos.
I hope you enjoy reading all the journal entries.
And it's gonna be as messy as playing with Legos.
Exactly.
So
right.
we've just added meta to already a movie that is already 10 layers of meta. It's so good.
And it also interacts with the real world. Like, wow, God bless.
A lot more than the last time.
It's kind of, this movie's kind of like a unique spin on Toy Story in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoy it.
Oh, and we didn't have to rely on Will Ferrell. Yeah. Technically, he is in this movie, but we didn't have to rely on star power, so... Technically, other than Chris Pratt.
That's true. But like, I still love Will Ferrell.
I love him too.
But yeah, Chris Pratt is great. Okay, Chris Pratt is so good.
So, non-spoilery thoughts. It's all over the place. Again, it's very fast-paced. Like, wow, it wasn't as long as we thought it would be.
It really... That's the thing. It kind of feels like a short movie.
But then
but it still only ran for like...
an hour and... No. Not even 2 hours. Not even 2 hours.
I mean, we got out... Okay,
like maybe an hour and 30 minutes?
9:45 to 11:30, right?
Yeah.
So like hour 45? Something like that?
It's like we have 15 minutes. Oh, you mean like a quarter of an hour. Again, this movie is so self-aware in so many ways, and I love it.
Oh, God.
I love meta humor.
It's like if every character had a little bit of Deadpool.
Every character in here is Deadpool because we can actually do all the sorts of bullshit.
And we can reference things that actually happened. Like IRL.
It's basically, let's see, how can we talk about this without spoiling it?
First up, this movie considers Back to the Future and The Matrix old. So, whoever's seen those movies, you're officially old. Congratulations. The kids that watch this movie will never understand.
It's even worse than when Spider-Man in Civil War.
You ever see that really old movie?
Empire Strikes Back. How old is this kid? It's even worse than that. It makes you really feel old.
Guys, we're old.
It makes it worse considering that I'm a year older than him. Or actually a couple of years older.
You're a couple of years older than me. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. People think I'm older than you.
Oh yeah.
How does that work?
Asian genes, I guess.
Oh, must be nice. I'm Mexican, bro.
But, the movie, obviously it's animated great.
Visually amazing, and you know, hey, we have more musicals, so.
And Unikitty, it's like we weaponized Unikitty.
I mean, there's a lot of things in this movie that just make like everything just go off the wall. This thing I love about the Lego movies that it really is off the wall. You know what I mean?
It will tickle you in the nostalgia.
Not just tickle you in nostalgia, but like it like takes imagination and creativity to like new levels. Back like, you know, when we were kids, right? We played our own like imaginary D&D sessions, you know what I mean?
Or basically our brought to life fan fictions.
Exactly.
This is a brought to life crossover fan fiction, do not deny it.
I mean, yeah, technically, right?
So if you love this movie, then you love Kingdom Hearts. You will love this movie.
I mean,
the fan fiction brought to life.
I mean, but here's the thing, but my fan fiction isn't canon, dude. What? Yo, fuck you! I'm gonna say this right now. Yo, everyone's gonna dislike this video. You ready?
Why?
Fucking Sora nominate, bitches. My ship is my power. Hold that. Everyone is gonna click dislike right now. Emil, if you're watching this video, you're so pissed.
But, let's see. So, basically, it's, without spoiling too much, it's, basically boys' world versus girls' world of Legos.
It's older brother versus younger sibling.
Because we established, you know, the son is also playing with the Legos, and also the sister is playing with the Legos. Basically, the ending of that, it's a continuation after that, and apparently both sides have been at war with each other, and we just need to learn to play nice with our siblings and with each other.
Yeah. And that's very heartfelt for me because I have a lot of siblings. And
if you don't, and if you let your toxic masculinity ego get the better of you, you will ruin everything.
Yep. See, like...
You'll go back into the past.
See, this is why...
Actually, it's going too far.
Yeah. See, this is why I try to be a cool older brother. But it's just my siblings don't think I'm cool anymore, so GG.
I like it even more than just a sibling thing. I also like the fact that it's not just with your sister or your siblings. It's also like let the girls play, or even like don't be ashamed of being silly, because that's how you see it. It's like one is literally, you know, the boy side where it's dark and brooding, where the other side is the girl side where it's like nice and cheery and happy.
Yep.
And I like that, and that we just need to learn to play together. And also, guys, if you're watching a movie like this and you're scared of being silly, we're watching a Lego movie!
I know, right? Like, hello, you're already there. like, here's the thing, okay? It's the equivalent of watching Toy Story. Alright? If you're gonna go, like, you're watching an animated movie already. You know what I mean?
Now, if we had the license to... It's Toy Story, basically, where we have the license to how many other characters?
If Tom Hanks came in this movie, I would have left. But yeah.
If only the Justice League would answer our call.
No, you mean if only Marvel would answer
I
our
mean,
call.
if only Marvel would answer our call. God damn it, I fucked it up.
You did fuck it up. Why are you fucking it up?
I know it gives it... So basically, I guess since we can't talk anymore without spoiling, it's like, okay, end of non-spoiler, go see this movie, it's great. It's 10 levels of meta, it has a great theme.
It's fun as hell.
It's fun as hell, and the self-awareness is like... Okay, the self-awareness in the Lego... This is the self-awareness in the first Lego movie.
They can't see that!
Self-awareness... Oh, okay, yeah, technically. I forgot. It's so self-aware, it's making me unaware.
I love how it's... And it's like, what does that mean? They can't see it.
It's making me unaware. Damn it!
How dare you?
But so yeah, go see this movie. Go and have a laugh. And guys, don't be afraid to be silly, especially if you've watched this movie. If you enjoy this movie, enjoy Kingdom Hearts or Toy Stories or fan fiction in general, don't be afraid. Damn it!
Don't be afraid to admit your ships. Okay, don't hate on other people's ships. Let them ship. And basic. And how did we turn this movie into a message about fan fiction? How did we do that?
I don't know. When you're a kid and you play with Legos and action figures, you make your own little adventures.
That's
that
true.
was the first stage of fan fiction.
That's true. It's just, I mean, I like how this is the correlation now. That's what it is now, I guess. Everyone, even a child, is their own little fanfic writers. Quote unquote Julius and me, 2019.
So, spoilers. So basically, it's Mad Max. Mad Max
The start
world.
of the movie is Mad Max.
Where the war got so bad.
It's kind of... No, actually, it's not even Mad Max. You know what it is?
What?
It's Terminator. Salvation.
With time travel. Oh.
It's Terminator Salvation.
Terminator and Mad Max. And apparently, the war got so bad that the city was destroyed. Like, destroyed as fuck.
Yep.
Whereas a Mad Max wasteland, which I am sad that we did not see Guitar Guy. But still, although that would have been a little much, but still.
I mean, I think this movie... How many old movies is movie... Okay, hold on, real fast. How many old movies movie references? I mean, I guess by old standard is The Matrix, right? Okay, Back to the Future, Terminator, Mad Max.
If we want to count Jurassic Park, I guess.
Jurassic Park. Wow. Holy crap. We're old.
And of course, then there's Bill and Ted. I don't count Doctor Who because that transcends all time
I mean,
and space.
yeah, that's whatever. Okay, that's Doctor Who. Okay.
You tore apart the TARDIS and the world didn't
We're not talking about that yet. Story, Julius.
But yeah,
Story.
And it's all a dystopian world. I think it's dystopian land or whatever.
I think it's like a dystopian apocalypse.
Yeah.
I think.
And we're basically defending ourselves from the Sistar system. Basically, the girls and their cooties and everything are ruining everything.
Oh my god! It's actually like just. Here's the thing. If there's one thing I love about like the Lego movies in general is how they play up words. I think
Mamageddon.
The tape of Band-Aid from like the first movie.
The Craggle.
The Craggle, which is just
Crazy glue.
Crazy glue. That's what I love about like, and it's like this Mara-Mageddon will happen, and we will be put all into the bin of storage.
Or even just names like Princess Whatever I Wanna Be.
Princess Whatever I wanna be. Like, okay. And she's actually a shape-shifting...
Duplo blocks.
Like... And she's a horse when you first see her.
It's like, oh wait, it's the horse.
Like she first appears, right? and it's like this grand ceremony, and you see this princess on top of a horse, all right? And as it turns out, the real princess is actually the horse. But she can shapeshift into whatever she wants, so there you go.
Which makes it even better when she has her musical numbers. But 2 of them! She has 2 musical numbers.
The first being...
I'm not evil, I swear. I am not...
Okay, I just want to point out, the one thing I love about, like, the Lego movie music... Oh, man, say that 3 times fast. Alright? The thing I love about it is, like, their songs are simple, they're to the point, but they're good.
And
why?
Also, and they're very, very self-aware. If you thought Batman's darkness, no parents thing was on point, no, this is
even better.
This is even better.
This is even better. It's cranked up.
I am totally not evil. I am so not I am unconniving, undeceptive, or whatever bad words or whatever.
Yeah.
Unnasty.
You kind of just put "un" in front of all the bad words.
I am totally not going to imprison you all and then kidnap your families or whatever.
That would be evil. It's like, wow.
It's so misleading. It's like, she's gotta be evil. But then it turns out, she's not.
She's not.
She's not
it's like
evil.
People have been shooting at you the whole movie, but they're not the bad guys. It's like, okay.
Then what about Captain Mayhem, which her design is cool.
General Mayhem.
Mayhem.
It's almost like she's a better version of, who's that chick from Star Wars? The silver chick? Captain. It's almost like she's a better version of
Phasma.
Captain Phasma. Huh, would have thought.
But, and we actually see her face.
Yeah, right.
And she looks like Hatsune Miku.
I'm so mad it's so fucking anime. I'm so mad about that.
Don't give it to the anime guys.
No, not the anime.
But then it turns out they're not the bad guys. General Mayhem, she just dresses that way to communicate with us. With brooding and looking intimidating.
And violence.
And violence. Oh, so that's why you're the most...
You guys are terrible communicators! And they actually say that, which is the best.
I still want that suit, though, because that was cool.
That was a cool suit, yeah.
And the reason being is because, oh, we didn't know. We thought the girls were gonna infect us with their cooties.
Yeah, we just thought they wanted to take over our world.
But we were just being the jerks.
Yep.
Oh.
And I just like how in this movie, Chris Pratt talks to Chris Pratt. Yes, Chris Pratt is talking to himself.
Emmett talks to Rex, Ninja Star Machete.
No, it's Machete Ninja Star Danger.
Rex.
That's the most rad name. Like, how do you like, okay, listen, okay, that is up there with the name President Business. That's a pretty rad name.
And on top of that, his ship is a fist. And it's piloted by raptors.
It's like they took every movie Chris Pratt was in, and they were like, you know what? What if he was one character?
What if we gave him a spaceship, but filled with raptors?
It's like, what if we took Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic World, and Chris Pratt himself every day,
working out and with a pool table?
Yeah,
I guess.
There you go.
Even though he's one sandwich away from having a gut. Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen him in Parks and Recreation?
Yeah, I know. I have. Yes.
And you ever see him later throughout that show?
Yes.
It's so weird.
And it's... Well, I'm surprised that we didn't have a raccoon in there.
I know, right? I mean, we had like 1 million raptors.
And the fact that it is a ship made from different time travel stuff. The DeLorean, Bill and Ted's the phone box, whatever the Skynet was using.
I like how it's whatever Skynet was using, because it's like, we don't even know what Skynet's even using.
Then the time travel hot tub.
Yep. Hot tub time machine. Like, he took apart every time travel thing and made that thing, and now we can go back in time.
He took apart the TARDIS, which, if he did that, the universe would have ended.
It's the Lego universe.
It's like...
Nothing makes sense, just go along with it. That's what they said.
Well, then again, if he used the TARDIS, then, yeah, you could make whatever paradox you want. The Master did that once, where he basically cannibalized the TARDIS and stabilized the paradox. So, okay, I buy it.
Well, long story short, though, Rex here is our boy Emmett from the future, but edgy. and whatnot after being abandoned by his friends and all these things.
And I love how it's so blindsiding, where it's like, this guy is the most amazing, most over-the-top, cool guy ever. You think like, oh, this guy can't be the bad guy. I mean, they're pretty much aware of how masculine and awesome and extreme he is. He has raptors with guns. How can we hate this? How can we hate this bro? And then we see how the Sistar system is like, because it's all alien to us. Like, everything's so obnoxiously happy, and with sparkles and everything. And apparently, the Justice League, and all the other people who were captured are all glittery and stuff. And then there's music that's brainwashing you. This catchy song is gonna stay in your head.
Yep. Like Lex Luthor, Green Lantern, and Superman are all best friends. They all live in the same house.
And let's not forget Jason Momoa as their neighbor.
Yep.
Aquaman is their neighbor. And apparently there are like 3 versions of Wonder Woman. Okay, the giant Duplo thing, burn it. That thing was scary.
Everything, but yeah, it's just like...
You think that the Sistar system is the bad guys because of how obnoxiously
happy they are. But the thing is, as it turns out, you're just a dick because you hate fun. That's literally what it is. Like,
I guess the gated...
when you boil it down, right? That's literally what it is. You just hate fun. Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
We thought that the cake thing was supposed to be some sort of over-the-top kiddie...
doomsday device.
But it's just legitimately for a wedding, trying to unite our 2 worlds. Yeah. Oh. And we thought... I love how that's so misleading. Where it's like, oh, all this girly stuff is... Oh, it's not ruining us. And even when you look at it, the boys' side is in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yep.
Where the Sistar system is nice and happy and everything's still put together and everything. Huh. And near the end, we realize, oh, the really cool masculine guy is actually the villain.
Which is great, because we get to see an army of raptors flying spaceships. Yes, you heard that correctly. Do not adjust your headphones. You are not high. As a matter of fact, we get a space battle versus space raptors in starships.
Everything about this movie
is just great.
It's like...
It's so over the top, it's so heavy. It's just...
We have a vampire that's made out... that's all sparkly. And
I wonder what that's a reference to!
And we got... Okay, who was our...
Is she even old enough to watch Twilight? Isn't Twilight kind of old?
I guess.
Also, one other thing, right?
Our one resident of the Sistar system who goes around the air ducts.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, why are you here?
I don't live in air ducts. I have a home, roaming around.
I'm just a guy in this very girly system, and I need to hide out.
How is he there? What is he doing?
Just cameo, I guess.
I have questions.
And it's like...
The other thing I want to point out, though, okay, there's one thing I really love, okay? My favorite, part of this whole movie is the whole, how Princess Whatever I Want to Be just mind games Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, we actually thought that she was just playing him, but no, she legitimately wants to marry him for good reason.
Yeah. No, but it's just that her whole song is the most fire diss track I've ever heard in my life. Okay?
I'm so not into guys like you anymore.
It's like, oh jeez.
I've dated guys like you. I want the Superman. I want the nice guy with bright colors and a cape now.
And I wasn't even into you even when you were Christian Bale. Like, oh my,
yes.
Ow my
yes.
soul. Why did that hurt so much? Jeez. Christian Bale's a handsome dude. Holy crap. He's a handsome dude.
Like, you don't know what you're missing, girl.
My goddamn, you're Christian Bale.
You know what you're missing? We Gotham guys have ripped abs and everything. And it's like, dude, the girl's not interested in you anymore. In fact, that's kind of reflectant of these days, where we're moving away from the bad boy persona to the goofy but still charming nice guy. And it's kind of reflective of that.
Is it really? See, I don't know a thing about any of those things. So
well, we're kind of moving away from the bad boy thing because we realize nowadays, girls and everyone else, and me, needs to realize the bad boy may look tempting, but it's time to get over that.
No comment. So there you go. That's all I got. No comment.
But basically, her second song is just like passively aggressively telling Bruce, "I'm not into guys like you anymore."
And this is all just a coup, just to get Bruce to marry her. That's it.
Yep.
It's great.
And then he gives in. Wow, Bruce.
It's like you damage his ego, and he'll do whatever you want.
I'm not your Selena Kyle or your Vicky Vale.
Ow! Jeez! Ow! Jeez. You'll get shot.
And for me, as a Batman fan, or as a comic book reader, the fact that he was gonna get married to Celine, but she leaves him at the altar. Wow.
Damn.
Well, here's the thing, Batman. At least this one didn't leave you at the altar this time.
That's true. Emmett just blew the altar up.
It was just an Armageddon.
Yeah.
The Momageddon.
Momageddon. Was that Momageddon? I don't remember.
You know what, Batman? I think the shape-shifting Duplo lady is great for you. Damien, start getting used to calling Queen I can be anything I wanna be, Mom.
Oh god, please not Damien. Please don't name him Damien. I don't want Damien.
Well,
Damien's a shithead. Can we not have him?
Well, then just stick him in the Sistar system and see how long it takes for him to crack. Actually, stick him into one of the rooms where we have to keep playing the catchy music over and over until he cracks.
I don't think he'll ever crack. He's Damian Wayne.
Yeah,
he's a walking shit stain. Like, I'm sorry.
But then again, he'll just be like, Wild Star. Or Wild Style, yeah.
Does escape through the vent?
He'll just escape through the vent just like she did. And also, it even pokes fun at goth girls who try to hide how happy they used to be. That's kind of me.
That's kind of everyone. What do you mean?
It's like I was that kid in high school.
Okay.
I was the goth kid in high...
You can't... If you're saying you did not have an emo phase...
You're lying.
You're lying.
And if you didn't,
bullshit. Then, we all did at some point.
And even if you didn't, or at least it wasn't that, it was only brief, then lucky you.
I know, lucky you indeed, because holy crap, some of us, that was many, many years.
I was the kid who constantly painted his nails black.
Oh, I just...
And changed his outfit after getting dropped off at school.
See, I was the kid that just hung out with his group, but I always had, like, random, like, emo things to say, because
I even did the whole black eyeliner thing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can I be honest with you on something?
What?
I do want to try that one day.
We're gonna have it's gonna be like that session with Sam and Tucker where she was doing his makeup.
Sam and Tucker from what?
From Danny Phantom.
Oh!
Remember that when Tucker was trying to reinvent himself?
See, it's like, I won't lie, I've kind of wanted to try that, but I'm just like...
But the ladies love the funky black eyeliner and the Mega Onyx nail polish. Yeah, on them! But Tucker, that goth outfit was actually kind of cool on you. It's just Wild Style. We see her actual hair, and it actually looks like the fun. It looks like toothpaste.
You know.
It does!
I was gonna say that. First of it looks like toothpaste, but you know what's funny? Wild Style and Emmett both do the same thing. Like, Emmett gave himself a fake beard with permanent marker, and Wild Style like colored in her hair with the same thing, right?
He became the thing I wanted him to be, but it turns out he was a dick.
Turns out he was a jerk. Like, oh man.
And I thought I wanted him to be edgy and grown up. No. It's not what I wanted.
Appreciate what you have.
And just because you're grown up doesn't mean you have to do away with childish things.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you have to paint everything black.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's like this movie is 10 layers of meta.
Yeah.
You can be grown up and you don't have to paint everything in black. You don't have to douse your childhood in black all the time.
And also, don't forget, okay, that only you can get rid of your future self.
Back to the Future style.
Yeah, oh no, I'm Back to the Futuring.
Like, what's Back to the Future? It's this movie that grown-up kids get to watch. Everything.
How are you gonna go out of the Matrix after you've learned the truth?
What's the
What's
Matrix?
the Matrix?
Oh, it's a movie that older kids watch.
And I'm just sitting here like, dude, what the fuck?
It's basically
I
everything.
sat there, I was just like, dude, holy crap. The meta. So real.
It's not just the older the fact that that we're old. It's also the fact that basically
It applies.
it applies so much to every single kid or even adult geek that feels so insecure about liking kiddie stuff. Where it's like you see how the insecurity is there. Where it's like, oh, the big kids do this, the big kids do that, or growing up it has to be serious and dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's so much in here. Oh, when we realized that Rex was the bad guy, oh, I see the problem. When we see that General Mayhem is not the bad guy, oh, I see the meta in here.
The mistakes.
I see it.
The mistakes are made.
We were the dicks. And it's just so framed well that somehow I feel like there's still a bit of edginess in me. It's like, oh,
your inner emo kid feels bad.
I feel
shame on you.
I should have seen it sooner. Guys, just let the girls and everyone else play.
How did we, change this? Okay, so let me understand this correctly. The things that we just did with this movie, we promoted fan fiction and adventure, right? We promoted emo kids and not to be ashamed of who you are and shit like... Dude, what the fuck?
Basically, play nice with your siblings, or let the girls play.
And play nice with yourself.
Or even, you don't have to douse your childhood in black.
Yep.
And it's just have fun, and also, the most important lesson, don't step on the Legos.
Of course, yeah, those things might as well be death traps.
It's this close to childbirth, the mom said.
Okay.
And she didn't just step on it once, she stepped on it twice.
I'll be real with you, okay? You ever stepped on a Lego?
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has. Those things have, spikes on them. I swear they do.
I mean, it's mainly the edge, because, they're hard and almost sharp.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's close to childbirth. And the fact that she stepped on it again. It's getting
terrible.
There. It's like, I'm going to breathe. It makes the pain go away. Then she steps on it again. It's this close to childbirth. This close to childbirth.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but, it's pain. It's still massive pain.
I mean, seriously, hell might as well just be they tell you to walk on Legos for the rest of
that
eternity.
That should be capital punishment.
It's capital punishment. You don't get executed. You just get told to walk on Legos for the rest of your life.
It's just everything about this movie. Honey, where are my pants?
It's like, okay, that's where that came from. As it turns out, Wild Style is technically a kind of a pop girl idol, and she did Everything Is Awesome. God bless.
A new version of it.
Well, there you go.
A new that I love how they were dicking with our hearts. Like, no, this can't be the end. No.
Yeah, they tried to end the movie early, and I was like, man, we're gonna have Infinity War? No way. Please end the movie. See, here's the thing, alright? Everyone else is sad about that, but I am an asshole. I love it when they end like that. I'm just like, please end the movie. When they ended on a happy note, I was like, alright, cool. Whatever, I'm down. Let's go.
This movie is that 10 layers of meta. Of course they're not going to end it here.
I mean, here's the thing. It was kind of like the Simpsons movie. You ever watched the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
To be continued. Immediately.
Oh, I kind of when they were all singing "Everything Is Awesome," I just assumed it might have been like the cell phone, but it's actually them singing.
So yeah, it's Toy Story.
So it's close to becoming Toy Story.
Yeah, it's like Toy Story meta thing, right? Not really meta, Toy Story stuff in here, kind of, which is interesting.
I'm surprised that the Legos pieces were able to work in the real world, where he could time travel.
I don't know how that worked. Okay, don't ask how that worked. The movie that says don't ask how it works is complicated. Don't try to think about it too
Besides, the kid got a sweet new ship out of it.
Yeah.
A fish shape. I want that kind of toy. Like, fuck, that looks awesome. And it has to have little raptors inside.
Little raptors, too.
I still can't get over the fact.
Little raptors were like lifting weights.
And have it
pool.
And then at the end, we have we're having a space battle.
With raptors.
And we have to save our best friend from the under dryer, the laundry room. I don't know what it's called, but I forgot what it's called.
Dryer system.
Dryer system.
Something like that. It's just, I love how they always put like a space in between words, and it's just like,
The stairgate.
I wonder what that's a reference to.
I was thinking 2001: A Space Odyssey.
No, it's Stargate.
Yeah.
Remember Stargate SG-1?
Yeah, I know.
Holy crap.
But
am I old that I know what that is?
No, you're not. But for me, it was just like, because of how it looked like, I was thinking, is this like 2001: A Space Odyssey where we go through the rift and then is Emmett going to become a star child?
Not Stargate, dude. Kill Stargate. If you watch Stargate, man.
But it's...
You've been...
Wow, this movie...
It's great.
It's great. I don't know what else can we talk about it other than the fact that we weaponized Unikitty.
We weaponized raptors. Raptors have lasers and shit.
And their own fight. So basically just take...
I told you. We take Jurassic World. We take Guardians of the Galaxy. Every movie Chris Pratt has been in, right? And throw it into like his own character that's evil.
Is it blasphemy for me to say that the Death Star or Star Killer fights, they pale in comparison to having a space battle against raptors and spaceships?
Okay, here's the thing. The Star Killer fight, maybe. Alright, actually, Star Killer fight, yeah. Death Star, you need to calm down a little bit.
But it's against raptors and spaceships!
You calm down with the first Death Star.
And we fight them, with glitter bombs!
You calm down with the first Death Star, okay? But the Star Killer fight, I'll give you that one. Give you that one.
But it's just against raptors and like, wow! And we fight them with glitter! Which I'm surprised it works.
It does, apparently.
We take down a ship with glitter. Everything about this movie is not just awesome, it's
great.
It's like, it's the reason why I can't understand how people can hate Kingdom Hearts, because it's silly.
Oh, I can.
And yet, you can watch this.
I can totally understand why people can hate Kingdom Hearts. It's stupidly complicated. I understand.
But then you see this.
And it's just...
Argument invalid. It's... when we reached raptors on spaceship, when we reached shape-shifting princess that was able to burn Batman.
Great.
Her shape-shifting makes all the difference in the music videos. She could be her own planet if she wanted to be.
Probably.
It's just so good. And the music, this catchy song's gonna be in your head.
It's so simple, but it's so good.
And even the credit...
that credit theme is probably my favorite credits of any movie, easy.
It's so aware. It even mentions the producers and everything.
It mentions their names, and it's just like, it actually fits in the song. You look at their name, and it's like, holy crap, that really is their name.
So it's like... I don't know, it's... the theme is good. The characters are still good. Emmett, don't change. Don't become... Even though it is stupidly kind of awesome, but still evil. Still evil. But still... It's masculine, but it's funny. But it's just so awesome. But he tried to end the world. Don't become that, Emmett.
Yeah, don't do that.
And Wildstyle, don't be ashamed of the fact that your hair looks like toothpaste. I mean, Batman is there so that way we can make Batman references and make fun of him. It's like the way she bribes him, the way Princess Whatever I Wanna Be bribes him is by giving him half of everything.
Great.
So you mean let him basically what Batman already... Well, actually, if we were applying that to DC, no, Batman owns more than just half of DC. It's basically everything. And she was even willing to revamp her wedding for him. So instead of doves, we release bats.
I need all these wedding cards printed in black.
Done. Dude, marry this chick. This Duplo thing. I swear, Warner Brothers, get on it. Give Batman a new Selina, but she's a shapeshifter. Do that. And just, you know what, just call her Queen whatever I want to be. No, we have to have a story where the Justice League go into space, and Batman has to marry some shapeshifter queen, and she has to be voiced by the... yes! It's just... You gotta do this! Oh my gosh!
In case you can't tell, go watch this movie.
Go watch this movie. Otherwise, we're gonna keep singing the catchy song until it gets into your head and not really brainwash you.
We'll brainwash you to make you watch this movie. Hell yeah! What do you mean?
Well, actually, it's not really brainwashing them. Although, why do you have conditioning chambers? That unless you were going to brainwash them.
Are you really gonna ask this question? Do you really want to dissect this movie? I'm gonna ask you right now. Do you really want to do this?
No.
Have you ever tried to dissect Kingdom Hearts? Because I have. I'm telling you right now, alright?
It'll take us an hour to explain everything.
It takes you... You're being generous an hour.
That's being generous.
You're being generous.
Darkness, darkness, darkness. There you go.
No, there's more than that.
I know.
Oh, God. I've sat there and I'm just...
I saw that.
What? Oh, yeah.
I saw that.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, but anyway.
But
anything else you want to say, Julius?
It's very meta. It even acknowledges the fact that Spaceship Guy, his only defining trait is the fact that he loves spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
It's aware of Batman's popularity, of course. He's still my favorite Batman. I'm sorry, Batman animated series Batman, but this is my new favorite Batman, all because we can make fun of him. You made him wear white! And this is not Blackest Night. And seriously, it makes you think. It's so deceptive. They were covered in glitter, and it looks like they were brainwashed, and they were in a gated community. I was getting Doug Dimmadome gated community flashbacks.
Doug Dimmadome!
Remember when he brainwashed everybody with
Yo,
milk?
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome!
I was thinking, okay, they gotta be the bad guys, but no, we just hate fun.
Yeah, we hate fun. There you go.
Fuck!
That's how it is. We just hate fun.
There's just a small edgelord part of me that still hates fun.
Oh
my god.
Oh man. We hate fun. That's literally what it is. You are the bad guy. Oh man, get wrecked.
I need to silly myself even more now. Excuse me.
Well, other than that,
yeah.
watch this movie.
I feel like there's still a section of Warner Brothers that acknowledges the fact that let's stop darkening everything up and make everything fun. And we're seeing that in the DC movies now.
Yep.
So yay, DC, you're learning.
Yeah, we don't need Zack Snyder. Who's that guy?
But yeah, go see this movie. Prepare to have your mind blown on all cylinders.
Yep. And prepare to feel old.
Prepare to feel old, but still silly in every way possible.
It's great.
Where... Fuck!
Worry about it.
Alright, guys, you know what to do. Patreon link down there, and also Tomas' channel down there if I remember to put it in.
Please remember to put it in.
And I'll see y'all later. Just remember, everything's not always awesome.
But you can choose if you want it to be.
There you go.
Yep.
Alright, and you don't have to douse everything in black, you guys.
Alright.
And just remember, you were once that goth kid that felt the need to... I was that
Some of us still are! Shut up!
Who felt the need to douse everything in black.
Jesus Christ.
And I still have skull curtains!
Is it bad that I still listen to Enter Shikari?
Is it still bad that I listen to Evanescence in Linkin Park still?
Is it bad that I listen to Disturbed still?
For me, it's Death Wish.
Is it bad that I listen to metal covers?
Or Within Temptation.
Is it bad that I listen to metal covers of Kingdom Hearts music?
Well, no, that actually has the potential to be fun.
Have you ever heard Face My Fears, the metal cover?
Yes.
It's really good.
Anyway, see you guys later.
See ya!